All right, so I want to go to the sheriff's department. I got about a mile left on this ride and ask about the incident report and the use of force report for pulling out the gun, I guess. Yeah, and then also, what is Yohr's first name? He might be working for the sheriff. We'll see if the sheriff will claim him. The city police don't. Figure out his full name. And that should be it. Ask my questions, get them out there. Wait a month for a response. That's the process. I just want to enter into the process and then just wait. It's been a rainy day off and on. At this time it's 15% chance, so it looks like a good chance for me. Yeah, oh. Highway getting on Milwaukee, Sturgeon Bay to the left. I didn't catch to the right. Very friendly for pedestrians. All right, Sheriff's Department is not that far from this highway, but it's not off this road. I see a star. Okay, I'm gonna turn here because I see a big star. Bellevue, no parking, 2 a.m. to 6. Not quite a sidewalk here. There it is. All right, approaching the sheriff's office. They got solar power. It's a solar powered office. Child exchange zone right in front here. They got another canine in front of their building. Military truck. Oh, that's a bright light. Red, white, and blue, I think. So yeah, just a couple of easy questions. That's it. All right. The lights are off, huh? Oh, yeah. All right. You're not a helper? All right. Yeah, you're the person. You both look like you did the same thing, but you're more of the question answerer.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get yours first name?
Nicholas.
Okay. N. Okay. Yeah. Is there a use of force report for a gun pull on the 20th in the morning?
There's a report for it.
There is?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Sure.
What's the process I need to enter for seeing that?
I need you to fill out a form.
Yeah. Fingerprinting. Investigator's office, they're on.
Okay. Do you do this by email too?
Okay.
Yep, right,
All the
right
way
next
to
you.
the left of this building?
You're pointing to the pen probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my question was, do you do email too?
Yeah, so what you do is you just write
Oh,
your
is it?
email on there and write specifically what you're
I can't email you? Because I would just fill it out by using the chat GPT and then submitting it, just like what I did at the police station.
So you can submit it online then?
Yeah, you do have that option.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here to learn. I didn't fully check. So that is an option. And
if you submit it online, or if you fill that out with your email, I'll get it to our records department.
Yeah.
And they'll email you the report.
Yeah, I'll see this as a link somewhere on your website. All right, I just missed it, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know how many clicks it takes to get to that?
Not specifically.
No?
If you enter in like Brown County records request, it should pop up.
On your website, Brown County Records?
No, like in
Okay.
Google.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do that, I guess, and that's.
You want me to take that back then?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather. That's pretty much it.
Perfect.
So, all right. Oh. Yeah, as far as I understand with the dog situation is that after looking on ChatGPT, I saw that it says that there's two ways that the dog alerts. One is by a scratching, which is a more emergency-like situation. The dog will scratch and whatever, maybe bark or something as part of an emergency. But if it's non-emergency, like with my situation, just simply searching a car, a passive alert, a passive hit, then they'll just sit. I mean, there's no mystery to how the dog acts exactly, as much as the cops want to make me believe that there's a big mystery involved with that type of communication. Like it's an undecipherable language that no one will ever pick up on, no one else besides the cops, since they're such experts and controllers of the information. Oh shit. So I see that, and I would assume that it's a matter of the dog sitting. I don't think it's an emergency. Not with my situation. So I'd expect the dog to sit. And I kept my 360 camera on it as best I could, but on the passenger side, of course, you really can't see. You can't. The dog ducked behind the car. And lo and behold, that's where the dog alerts. Because if you listen to the camera inside the car, Deputy Kilgard, or I forget his name exactly, but he asked the canine guy, what was that guy's name again? Harmful or something? The canine said that the dog alerted on the front passenger side. But it sounded like he kind of said sort of alerted. I'd have to listen again. The dog sort of alerted. So that's where he searched. And how convenient is that to alert out of my visibility range? How convenient for them to be able to make that claim that the dog alerted outside of my eyesight. I wonder if the handler had a body cam, but that may not matter because I don't think he walked backwards the whole time to keep the dog in camera. This is some kind of communication that's got to be documented visibly, and it may not have been caught on camera. It's dark out. He ducked behind the car. So the canine was actually hands-on with actually searching himself. He didn't just leave it up to the sheriff's department to do the search. The canine didn't just run the dog around and leave it at that. He actively searched on the whole time on the passenger side. The sheriff searched my car on my side, and the canine was on the other. So couldn't really see much of the canine's activity. And I had a camera pointed out on the canine's side, but I didn't turn it on. But kind of regardless of that, he flipped the camera anyway. He turned the camera away from him anyway. So it's kind of at a loss there. I wasn't thinking hard enough of all the cameras that needed to be turned on. But that's what the Green Bay police, and they're the ones with the canine. Yohr is with the sheriff, and I wrote down his first name and now forgot it, but I wrote it down. So now I have all the cops' names, and I'm inquiring. And I got an email this morning from the city police telling me that there's a long wait on records requests, and I got about up to 30 days for them to answer. So I got an immediate response from the city police records division, and they said it's going to be 30 days for my request on the canine deployment, because the canine cop has to fill out a deployment form. If you look at the city police policies, they have them available for the public in PDF form. I downloaded the PDF, put it in the GPT, and then asked ChatGPT, what do the policies say about canine? I didn't even bother reading it. So I just asked ChatGPT to read it for me and look for anything related to canine. And that's where it came up with the canine deployment form. So that's what I'm asking for. That's a big key piece of information. Really, this is out of curiosity. I have no charge to fight, so I'm not pushing anything. I'm not trying to defend myself. I guess, yeah, some people would push for a lawsuit, but I'm not interested in suing anybody. It seems like such a mess to deal with. So I just don't do it. I just report, maybe the SD card that was sitting outside the car could have gotten stepped on a few times and broken. I never tested it. It's a good chance it likely got stepped on a few times by the cop and myself. But yeah, just go through the records division. I don't have to go through the court. Just going through the records division, that's it. Just getting a little information about this. I have not made any complaints, because I'd rather get information before I get complaints. And that's because I don't rush the complaints. I don't rush to sue, I don't rush the complaints.